Hi guys, today we are going to be doing an account tour. So let's go. Okay, we're gonna start off with the character archive and let's just see when I started. And that was about more than 2 years ago, was on February 17th of 2024. Okay, so now let me show you the characters that I own. 5 stars specifically. So here I'm just showing you all of my owned 5-star characters, and you can see when they joined my party. And as you can see here, I do have quite a few 5-star characters. I wouldn't say I have a lot, and I am totally free to play, so I don't really have that many constellations or stuff. My account is kind of made, and please don't judge me. Moving on, I would like to show you guys my wish list. So Sandrone, Linnea, Zabai, Nefer, and Lauma, and of course Inefa, who, well, oops, accidentally tapped out of it. Let me find Inefa again. So, where's Inefa? So Inefa, gorgeous Inefa, I really need Inefa because I have Flynn's, and Inefa is the best support for Flynn's, so I really want to get her. And then I also want Skirk and Escoffier, but they're not really must pulls, because I like them, but not really much. Not crazy like them. And then yeah, Miko. I feel like Miko is so pretty, and she got the new buff, so if she ever has her own banner, now they're chronicled, I will definitely pull. So let's see my characters next. Here we are, starting with my main, Milani. Also the only character on my account that has her signature weapon, which is Surf's Up. Now we're going to check her build, and I will be showing you every piece, starting with the flower, and then the feather, sands, goblet, and her circlet. And here are just the artifact stats. C0, I will want to get C1 if she ever reruns soon. And here are her talents. Moving on to my next main, which is ar59. Her crit ratio is the best one ever, and she's top 4% on Akasha. Here is her weapon and her artifacts. Flower, which is really good. Flower, feather, also really insane crit damage there. Sands, I'm trying to improve it. Pyro damage goblet, and a really god tier crit rate circlet. And here are her stats. She is C1. If you watched my older videos, I did pull for her C1. And here are her talents, 10, 6, 8. And then moving on is my third main. I do have 3 mains. So Farina is kind of, I don't know, she's kind of scuffed. I do want to improve her crit rate. She's really low on crit rate, which, sorry Farina. But here are her stats, and I will be farming, I am strong boxing Golden Troop currently for her, so I kind of want better stats. Here is Faressa. She is one of my favorite characters to play, along with Milani, for the characters that are the most fun to play. Here are her artifacts, which is just her feather, and then we have her sands, and here's her circlet and her goblet. And C0, and her talents are 10, 6, 8. Moving on is one of my favorite characters, Columbina, and here we're looking at her stats and her weapon, and here are her artifacts. I will be rebuilding her on Silken, so I'm showing you guys the artifacts I would use if I was using her on Silken. I do want to improve these artifacts because they're kind of mid, but they will work for the time being when I get Inefa. Here are her talents, her constellations, C0, and her stuff. Here's Flynn's. As you can see, I have Primordial Jade Spear for weapon, and here are his artifacts. I'm showing you guys the builds that I am quite proud of. If there are like some bad builds, I'm just gonna kind of go over them really quickly because they're just kind of bad, a bit scuffed, a lot of them. Here are his talents. Now we start the kind of stuffed stuff, the scuffed stuff. Here we go, we see Nicole, and then Zhongli, C0, everything. I really should improve my Zhongli because I really use him a lot. Sitlali, there's really nothing to see. I'm still trying to build her better. Her artifacts really need improvement. I will show Moika though, since she's okay. I'm using Blackcliff Slasher on her from the Paimon shop. Here are her artifacts. I'm really proud of that Sans, which is really nice. And here are the artifact stats. I think she could use some improvement, but she's still really good. And Shilonin, she's currently on the Petra set. I usually run her on Scroll, but because now I play her with Sitlali a lot, so I run her on Petra. I'm showing you guys the stuff I would use if she was on Scroll. And yep, that's it. And then just take a look at these artifacts. C0 and just yeah. Now we're looking at Yansan, one of my built 4 stars. You guys can go check out my Yansan building video, which I built her. And then Xinqiu. Fun fact, Xinqiu is actually holding my Raiden's old artifacts because sadly I benched Raiden. Well, not really, but I made Raiden a support character. Here's Bennett, and here we have Sucrose. I use her quite a lot, but her artifacts still need improvement. Fischl is half built, still trying to get better golden troop pieces. Chevreuse is built, and I'm using her on the 2-piece of HP, I think. Here's Chaska. I built her in my old video, go check that out. And here is the support Raiden. She's really bad, honestly. Nahida and I'll Hate Them. I don't really play I'll Hate Them that much, but I think when I do play him, I do have fun playing him, and he's on the wrong Sans here, I just realized, and I'm just changing it back to this EM Sans. Here are his artifacts. Definitely could use a better circlet. Next up is Auroron. He's built quite well. He has some good artifacts. And that's all for characters that I want to show. And moving on for exploration. But my exploration in Mondstadt, Leeway, and the Chasm is really, really bad. And if you are like an exploration person, don't watch this section because Inazuma is trash. I love Inazuma, but I really don't like the exploration, and Forsumaru does it too. Sorry. I know a lot of people love it, but I just don't. And then in Fontaine, it's quite well. I just can't find the chests. Like, they're kind of running away from me. Like literally running away. And then into Natlan, I got serious, and I just 100% everything. I don't know, I kind of just got the motivation. And then in Notcry 2, the Chasm, still haven't done the quest. I know I'm Era 59, but I hate doing it. And Kanamiya does not exist too. Temple of Space 95 and the Moon. The Moon is fully maxed too, and the volcano too, which I just showed. Next, we're going to check out our materials and stuff. I believe this is my weapon inventory. As you can see, I have 3 primordial jade spears. Here's my artifact inventory. I don't have enough fodder. And then other materials like boss materials and stuff. As you can see, I don't really have anything. Like, I feel like my account is honestly really bad, but yeah. And then here is just my food. Nothing really special to see here. The other materials, just a bunch of materials and some fish and wood and stuff. Also nothing really interesting to see. And I have a lot of the, like, some stuff, yeah. I also have a lot of meat and stuff anyway. Here we have our what are these again? I forgot what these are called. Damn it. Whatever. Here's my quest items. I think that's what they're called. Sorry, I kind of have a cold, so I might be sniffling a bit. Just looking through it. Here are the special items. I really need more dream salt, and I have a bunch of the teapot things. And then I think that's it, but we can also check a few things in here. So I'm going to show you guys the music box, I believe it is. I finished everything in here, just showing you guys that. And I don't think there's anything else I can show you guys. Oh yeah, the Notland one, I completed every single one. Every single one. And what else can we see down here? I don't see anything particular. Moving on, I'm just going to, wrong way. I'm just going to show you guys my profile. It's really nice, I guess. Maximum friendship is 26, 33-star abyss, and 8-star imaginary theater. And here are all my name cards. I really like collecting like the pretty name cards. As you can see, I have quite a few. I think collecting name cards is quite fun, and I just like putting them on and like having different combos with different profile pictures. It's quite fun. And moving on, we are going to, drumroll please, my teapot. It's my teapot. I'm just going to show you guys from above. This is a Natlan realm where I put a bit of every tribe like around the whole mansion, and I tried to put in this section, I tried to put a bit of every nation in here, but I forgot to put in Nodkar and Mondstadt, which I will be doing, but the furniture load is on, so I might have to change it. So this is a fair that's still in building, and this is like a mystical, I guess like a little wonderland or something, but it's kind of fun, and it has like pretty spots and stuff. Has like a lot of tents, maybe for camping. I never knew what this place was for. I just had the motivation to build it. It's kind of weird. And then let's go into the mansion. Let's see in the mansion. Here in the mansion, you can see I have some stuff on the tables, like drinks, and a lot of cute little stuff in here, and a lot of pictures, pretty pictures, photos or something, and then like a little kitchen section over here. And here are like some rooms I made. This is like a collecting room or something, and this is like another inn kind of style room. And then I have like 5 little figurines, I think, there. And I have a few rooms that are still not built. I believe it's 2 rooms. So yeah, that's all for my teapot. And you can see there's a cat here. And somehow the cat climbed onto the table. And here I am just, I don't know, like looking at the cat or something, and then I'm throwing her off. It's kind of funny. Like, he just like funny glitches. Anyway, that's all for today. Bye!